will make you pay. You won't even be in the game.
Both teams turned it over 13 times in Sacramento, but the Bucks gave up 9 more points off their turnovers than the Kings did. And again, it was a 9-point game.
Turnover back.
Mason drops the shoulder. He's fouled by Stojakovic. He'll have one coming. Count the basket.
Jim, you and I had a chance to watch that game in Sacramento differently than we do when we cover it. As you see this again, Dez putting the heat on him, and this is why he gets to the line so much. We watched that game. It was not televised. We were on the road with the team. We sat up in the stands with Larry Harris and watched it. Gives you a different perspective. Sacramento shot very poorly that night. It wasn't so much defense as they missed shots. The Bucks.
Every starter except Christie averaging over double figures in scoring. Weber and Stojakovic over 20 points apiece. Mason scoops it in around 3. King.
Pro, hasn't he?
Oh! I think he was with Memphis briefly. Not sure about that. Grizzlies for 3 years.
Good hustle job defensively. Excellent. Because they had a
It's just the ball not bouncing our way.
The Bucks 3-3 in games decided by 3 points or less. In an injury update for Tony Kukoc and Keith Van Horn, still not even practicing.
That's a basket that could haunt you late if it's close. Stojakovic. There have been a couple of those already. Great run out again. Foul. Mason scores it this time. Pachulia has the easy one. Desmond scores the tough one, and he'll shoot a free throw.
Well, a tough one for Desmond might be equivalent to an easy one for Double Z because Desmond is so athletic and so gifted. Watch it. Pushing, split the one defender who's very long, Ostertag, and Desmond shows not only the pastry bag, Jim, but strength. Takes it away from Ostertag, who's a mountain.
7'2", 280 pounds. Mason holds him off. Cowboy wins the bull riding contest this time. 3-pointer. And height advantage now over his man. But the Bucks are working around him at the moment. James gives it up underneath. Great play. Great recovery.
Got lucky there. Dropped below the screen, and he has an open jumper again.
Weber now 7 for 11. Desmond Mason hot tonight. Season. Thank you, Craig.
Well, Jim, a lot of guys, I mean, he's what, 31 right now. That's not really old at this point. So I don't know if he's conditioning or he's just better than
baby. The Cowboy takes over the scoring lead for the game with 16.
Watch this. Backdoor, Jim. Running some of the Sacramento Kings backdoor plays on him. For a slam by Mace. Getting to the paint, he had some dunks. He did a great job. And watch this one. There's a slam. Down the paint. Now watch this. There's his feet. Here's the floor. Look at that. Man, he's up so high he could gone over my head probably. But Desmond really brings some excitement to this team and energy.
He had a beauty in Sacramento as well. So Desmond Mason, great in the second period.
Joe saw it coming. 16
on the shot clock. Mason around the screen set by Gadzarich, picked up by Stojakovic. Desmond Mason explodes to the basket and one.
Put it on the floor a moment ago. He penetrates. Nothing. Bucks get the rebound. Let him shoot the jumper. Drainer.
Oklahoma State works twice. Mason. He's having a game, isn't he?
He is, boy. And he can get on that trampoline with the best of them. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and scores it.
9 out of 14, 21 points for Desmond Mason. Pachulia gets the call off the Bucks bench. 2:45 in the third quarter. That's Bibby on the miss. Mason rebounds. His third. He has scored the last 4 since the game was tied at 77. Weber has it ripped away. Desmond Mason, good hands. James ahead. Low pass. Red. All the way. Foul. Stojakovic. And he's their least effective offensive player. He's the defensive star of this team. He shuts down 2 guards all the time. Mason, trick shot, big shot.
My goodness. My goodness. Bucks won it one-on-one. They stay in single coverage. He goes to the pastry bag.
23 for the Cowboy.